Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I want to talk about NIO stock, ticker symbol NIO. So NIO stock has been one of the hottest stocks, maybe just right after Tesla. The stock price has been growing increasingly for the past half year, and it has grown from the previous $3 in May to the current $50. So that is more than 10 times return. I clearly missing out this opportunity since I already sold my stock at the price level of $18. So recently I saw there's a research report by Citron Research talking about some reasons they wanna short NIO stock. So today I will summarize those bearish opinions as well as some bullish opinions on the market, and hope that would be helpful to you guys. So now let's get started. So the first bearish opinion by the Citron Research is that they think NIO facing a very intense competition from Tesla, especially Tesla has started lowering its price for its Model 3, and later on it's predict that Tesla also gonna lower its Model Y. They think Tesla Model Y is a competitor of NIO's EC6 and ES6. So if Tesla's price become very competitive in China, it will occupy some of the market share of NIO. So the current price of Tesla Model Y in China is 488k RMB, which is around 73k US dollars, and they are predict it will lower the price next January to the price level around 56k. So about market share, currently Tesla has more than 45% of US EV market, while NIO only has 3% of Chinese EV market. Last month, Tesla sold double the number of the vehicles that NIO sold in China's market. That's why if Tesla reduces its vehicle price, that would be a big threat for NIO. The second bearish opinion is that in Chinese electronic vehicle industry, there's already a lot of competitors. Some that we may have heard like XPeng and Li Auto, and some other competitors like BYD, which Warren Buffett has invested. So BYD is listed in Chinese A-share market. The stock has already grown more than 400% this year. And BYD is focused on those affordable vehicles, and the vehicle price is much lower than NIO. In China, NIO is focusing on the high-end premium market, and the car price is more than 500k RMB, but for BYD it's only around 100k. From the price level point of view, those EV companies has a lower vehicle price are more competitive. If we are considering the stock price versus the sales, so BYD have 3 times sales considering the current stock price, but NIO has 17 times sales. When we considering BYD has complete 22 billion sales this year, and NIO probably far less that also shows the current NIO stock price is too high. However, as NIO stock price has been going up, and I saw the net asset flow is positive, that also means a lot of investors are bullish on NIO stock. So one of the bullish reason is because NIO use the battery swap technology. So when they sell a new car, unlike other EV companies, they sell the whole car, including the battery. NIO actually can sell the car without battery. We know that battery has played the crucial role in an electric vehicle, as Tesla has a battery day every year, talk about their battery improvement. The NIO selling model is that when they sell the whole car, including the battery, that would be 500k RMB. But they also sell the car with the battery rental service, which is their new battery as a service program that the users can only buy the car and rent the battery, so that their car purchase price would be lower to 300k RMB. So that a lot of car owners, they don't need to worry about the battery depreciation since they rent battery from month to month. As there's more and more battery swap location in China, so it would be easier for those owners if their battery is out of power and they want to swap the battery. Other than the vehicle depreciation, I think this battery as a service program also have an advantage. It's because in China, especially in tier 1, tier 2 cities, the population is very intense. So some people, they may need a car for a daily commute, but they not necessarily have the space for install a charging station, because there's a large population in China. So a lot of people, they would just park on the street or park somewhere random. So it's very inconvenient if they don't have a charging station at home and they always need to find some place to charging. Even they are using the supercharging station, it can be a long time, like 30 to 40 minutes. While when considering the battery swap process, it's only 10 minutes. That can save a lot of time for those users. And the second bullish opinion is that because of the big trend that a lot of countries are adopting in the future around 2030 to 2045, because of the government policy, there will be less and less the traditional fossil fuel vehicle allowed in the street, and the electric vehicle will be becoming a big trend in the future. And in NIO's case, it was supported by the local Hefei government that if people want to buy the electric vehicle, they will get a subsidy from the government, since that is only for the vehicle pricing below 500k RMB, but there's an exemption that if it's using the battery swap technology. So that means if a user wanna buy an electronic vehicle versus a traditional gas vehicle, they can save a lot of costs, because they can not only get a subsidy from the government, but through the charging or through the battery swap, the cost overall is lower. So I think that's why a lot of people, they are choosing the electric cars, because they can save money on that. The third bullish opinion is I saw a lot of big funds, they are buying NIO stock, like surprisingly to me, because in my personal assess, I think NIO is a very risky stock, because this week the biggest funds has released their 13F report, and I saw that the California Public Employees Retirement System, which is the retirement fund for the California public employee, they have purchased a NIO stock as well as other tech stocks like Zoom and Nikola. Moreover, one of the largest fund in Asia, which is called Hill House Capital, they have also increased their position to NIO. So I think NIO's price range is because those big funds have been buying NIO stock. So that's why the stock price can continuously going up. So last but not least, it's probably because NIO has great numbers in their second quarter and third quarter this year. So this Tuesday, NIO has released its latest quarter report, and they are showing that comparing with it last year, the sales has grown more than 140%. Their vehicle margin has reached 14%, comparing with a negative 6.8%. So their CEO William Li has mentioned that their goal for this year is to reach double-digit vehicle margin, and it seems that they already reached the goal in the third quarter, and their management also targeted a positive free cash flow for next year, and that shows that NIO's profitability has increased significantly because they provided more value-added service. So previously, NIO has a risk of bankruptcy because their cash amount may not be enough to burn for 1 year. But currently, their cash amount is around $3 billion. So that would make a lot of investors feel more safe, as they notice that NIO do have enough cash at hand, and they were not dependent on the government subsidy nowadays. They also have proven to be the profitabilities to support them to grow further. So I think that's also one of the bullish reasons. So to sum up, I think both bearish and bullish opinions about NIO stock make sense. On the one hand, NIO do have a lot of competition in China. Their stock price is already too high to buy in right now, in my opinion. But for the bullish investors, I do believe that because that is the big trend in the future, as the government is making the policy in this area, as well as for the end consumers, it's probably going to be cheaper and easier, because the electronic vehicle also have the autopilot functions and also linked to other people's smart devices, like linked to their iPhone or Android phone, so that they can control their vehicle by using their smartphones. I think that's gonna be another revolutionary. It's like how we transfer from using Nokia to using the current smartphones. So my ideal purchase price is below $35, given the current valuation, like if we are looking at their PS ratio. So I would not buy in at the current stock price of $50. And also, I think because at the end of the year, a lot of funds may adjust their positions, so there would be potential risk of another sell-off. So I would probably not buy any stocks in the next 1 or 2 months until the end of the year. So what do you guys think about NIO stock? Do you think it's overvalued, or you have been trading the stock? Please let me know, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!